All right, let's get a few things straight. I was about to sleep and people started sending me all these voice notes about Nasibu, how he went on his radio tarnishing me, how I had a relationship with P Square, my personal trainer, and all those things. And I'm just here thinking, if you guys are going to believe a word coming from a man like him, the same guy who denied his own blood, running on radio, doing a tour, asking Duli's mom, when you mean by Hatokes doing nini. And if you're going to believe this guy, then you are all stupid just like him. So naomba tuheshimiani, stay where you are. I am where I am. We're doing okay without you and the kids. Naomba tuheshimiani, please. From my side, yani tumekusahau, you don't exist. You have no contacts with your kids because you decided to. Your ego does not let you. Also, we emotionally don't get any support from you, financial support. So I do not understand where you get the audacity to go on national radio in your own country and start accusing me of having all these affairs that I never did, when you knew the whole time you had a girl sleeping in my bed, our bed, the house that I furnished, and you just went around. Now you are on national radio talking about me. You know what? R.I.P. her soul, my mama raised me better than that. But do not push the buttons, because when I start talking about you, honey, you will hide. You will hide. So, just to wrap this up, out of respect, I will suggest for the kids that we had together, you just stay in your lane, keep doing you, we doing us. We clearly doing us and we're doing good. So, please just don't. It is not my place. I never wanted to address the issues besides saying, here's a black rose, it's over, and that is it. But everybody, the whole nation, and the continent saw exactly what you did, and now you want to justify your wrongs by claiming I had an affair. If I really had affairs while I was with you, I sacrificed the 2 kids that I had with you, that they would die if I really ever cheated on you. So I'm going to leave it here, and I say, yeah, we good, and please keep doing you. All right. Did I say last? No, that was last but not least. About the kids coming to Tanzania, I'm going to address this through media, social media again, just like you're doing. They couldn't come to Tanzania because you last saw your kids in October. You last spoke to them in October. You're not emotionally, physically, financially involved in these kids' lives. You did not expect me to just throw my kids on the flights and go. That's why my lawyer asked your lawyer to have a parental plan in place where you are involved in this kid's life. So if you ever needed them to come to Tanzania, it would be easy. You last saw these kids in October, all of a sudden you think I'm going to throw them on a flight? No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. So get your act together, grow some balls, and get some shit done, okay? Alafu, sijawahi kumkatazia kuona watoto wake or to speak to them. I remember giving you the nanny's numbers, the boys' numbers at the house. If you ever needed to call the kids anytime, you would. You've never called the nannies. The couple of times that the boys tried to get a hold of you, you would never answer the calls. Even if they sent you messages to say, Tifa is crying, she needs you or whatever, you would never answer their messages. And it got to a point where you literally blocked them, Then your mom kept calling, because she loves the kids, until at one point you told her to stop calling because she screenshots and then she paused, and it makes you look bad because you're not doing your part. It looks like your mom was doing the most, So eventually she calls again to say, you know what, doesn't matter what he says, I miss my grandkids, I'm going to speak to them. I never stopped you from calling your kids. You have all the numbers, so don't blame this